There are multiple reasons why any player would want to level up their watch quickly. There are seasonal track and weapons to unlock, global events where we get to farm red stars that could be spent on some of the best gear in the game, or, more basic than that, you may just want to max your watch up to SHD level 1000. Regardless of the reason, we need to maximize our XP gain, clear content quickly, and minimize our downtime between engagements to be as efficient as possible with our time. Farming open world activities, territory controls, propaganda broadcasts, public executions, and resource convoys are still the best bang for the buck for good XP gain in a short period of time. When it comes to open world SHD level farming, there are 3 things to consider: the area you farm, the world difficulty, and the directives. The area should have multiple open world activities that are close together to decrease the time spent running between activities. The controlling faction should also be considered, as some factions have rushers that are more difficult to take down quickly, and others have rushers that can take you out very quickly. World difficulty increases the base XP given for each activity. The difficulty should be as high as you can comfortably play, where your risk of going down is low. Build choice and playstyle can help here. Each directive selected will add an additional 25% to the XP given for each activity. The number of directives should be as high as possible to maximize XP gain. This is mostly a function of build choices, as the build must take into account the directive restrictions. Survivability is probably the biggest factor to consider. Survivability comes from killing the enemy NPCs before they have a chance to shoot, from absorbing damage if they do shoot, and recovering from any damage taken. Hey everyone, it's Agent Meat from Delta Tactical. The area I choose to farm is the area surrounding the Washington Monument Control Point. This area offers multiple activities in close proximity, which makes farming quick and efficient. As long as the control point is not captured, the activities will respawn after a brief cooldown. The primary faction in this area is True Sons. I find this faction to be the easiest to manage, as the rushers are shotgunners who do not have a helmet, which makes it relatively easy to one-shot them before they get close. Year 5 Season 1 gives us some very good tools for clearing content quickly. In particular, the combination of the Hotshot Gear Set and a Marksman Rifle with Determined are tailor-made for XP farming. The build you see in action is built around 4 pieces of Hotshot and a White Death with Determined. This takes care of the first point: we can one-shot kill most NPCs before they can shoot back. The set bonuses from Hotshot give us 30% Marksman Rifle damage, 30% weapon handling, 30% headshot damage, and headache. The first headshot with a Marksman Rifle will increase the next headshot by 20%. The second consecutive headshot will give you 10% armor, or if at full armor, will give bonus armor to a maximum of 50% of your current armor value. Third consecutive headshot will refill the magazine. From the fourth headshot forward, each consecutive headshot will give all 3 bonuses. Missing a headshot will reset the cycle. With the Determined talent, killing an enemy with a headshot guarantees the next shot landed on any enemy will be a headshot. Each subsequent kill, regardless of where it hits, will reproc the talent. Also, each kill counts as a headshot for the headache cycle. So this combination of gear set and Marksman Rifle talent ticks a couple of the boxes from the survivability list. It will one-shot kill most NPCs, and you can chain these kill together for very quick clears. You get bonus armor, which absorbs some of the incoming damage, then provides 10% armor on kill to recover from any damage that gets past the bonus armor. While chain killing, it also reloads the White Death, which eliminates the normally long reload time, giving you almost infinite uptime. Having said that, the mods chosen for the White Death increase weapon handling, reload speed, and accuracy, for those situations where I lose Determined or Perfect Headhunter from missing shots, exceeding the 30-second time limit, or simply lacking the killing power to one-shot a named heavy. I mostly play this build utilizing available cover and only play out of cover when required to minimize the incoming damage and manage reticle bloom. To increase the headshot damage of the build, the chess piece chosen is the named Walker & Harris Chain Killer. The brand set bonus is 5% weapon damage, and the attributes are weapon handling, headshot damage, and the mod is a headshot damage mod. The talent is Perfect Headhunter. After killing an enemy with a headshot, the next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 150% of the kill shot damage. This is capped at 800%. However, if your headshot damage is greater than 150%, the cap is raised to 1,250%. In order to push the headshot damage of the build over 150%, I've rolled all of the hotshot pieces to headshot damage, and I'm using headshot damage mods on the mask, chest piece, and backpack. The last two pieces of the survivability puzzle come from the backpack and the specialization. The backpack is the memento with its talent kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provide both short and long-term buffs. The short-term buffs scale based on the number of core attributes and last for 10 seconds. On this build, each trophy gives 30% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. The long-term buffs provide 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regen, and last for 300 seconds. At the maximum, which is 30 stacks, this gives you 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen for 5 minutes. By playing into the short-term buffs, we get additional bonus armor and weapon damage, which does allow this build to be played out of cover if that suits your playstyle. The specialization I've chosen is Gunner. This has been done as the specialization provides an additional 10% armor on kill, and you generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. This provides an additional source of recovery and helps to mitigate the effects if you choose to activate the Ammo Hoarder's Directive. You also gain 5% rate of fire on kill, and every third reload is 50% faster. Always make sure to activate the weapon damage bonuses for the weapons that are in your loadout. The other specialization option for this build is Sharpshooter. Use this specialization if you need the additional 15% headshot damage it provides to get over the 150% headshot damage to take full advantage of Perfect Headhunter. This specialization also provides armor regen, but only after remaining in cover for 20 seconds, and only Marksman Rifle ammo and rifle ammo. Skills can be problematic if the cool skills directive is used. When one skill is activated, the other is put on cooldown. Choose your skills with care, as the use of one skill will render a Revive Hive effectively useless. I'm using the Bulwark Shield and the Banshee Pulse. Both have relatively short cooldowns, and both can be used defensively when I inevitably overplay and put myself in a bad position. Although I don't use either very often with this build, the secondary and pistol were chosen intentionally. The secondary is the Scorpio shotgun, and the pistol is a D50 with Determined. The pistol can be used with or without the Bulwark Shield and can chain kill on this build. The Scorpio is very useful against named heavies to increase weapon damage overall and to shock them so they cannot shoot back. For the build stats, crit chance and crit damage do not play a factor with this build, but all weapons are over 150% headshot damage. Total armor is 830k. Armor on kill is the listed 10% from the Gunner specialization. The 10% armor on kill from Hotshot and the 3% armor regen from Memento are not listed. If you've made it this far, please leave a like or a comment. Even a thumbs up in the comments really helps the channel. If you're new to the channel and are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. I'll leave you now with some additional gameplay. This was played on challenging with all 5 directives active. This is Agent Meat signing off. Have a great day, everyone.
Serious trauma detected. Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile agent charge compromised. Incoming hostiles detected. Access key detected.
got me cold.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Access key detected.
Ready to die?
Why? What's wrong with you?
Not this,
And for that, they have put a target on our backs. We have every right to defend ourselves, and if you don't agree with their cause, so do you. We used to fear an all-knowing harness technology. We wrote stories about the dangers of artificial intelligence. And now, that disease has become a reality. We have handed our lives over to Isaac. And until they test and decide who lives or dies.
Agent charge compromised. Manual override required.
The True Sons do not recognize the authority of the division. And for that, they have put a target on our backs. We have every right to defend ourselves, and if you don't agree with their cause,
Escape
so do you.
detected. Progress resumed.
Stay out of it.
Manual override required. Charge exposed.
Pay your dues, then the campus welcomes you. Survival is our immediate priority. Everything is secondary. Opening its doors. We have plenty of provisions to go around. If you need help, come to us. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
That's not. Motherfucker!
I won't sugarcoat it. Campus life is
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
for the community. But if you're up for it, come and join us.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I'm gonna put. Come out!
This is our assuming